Police say Minnesota man dressed as delivery driver in home invasion turned triple homicide. That's what we're going to be discussing in today's true crime case. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and this is where we discuss true crime, politics and current affairs. If you're a returning viewer, first of all, have you subscribed? Because clearly you like my content if you're coming back for more. But you know how this goes. We go through an article, we go through a story, I give my uneducated opinion and I encourage a mindful conversation in the comments below. Bear with, I need my glasses. That's better, right? Okay, they're mucky as anything, but it's better than not having them. Okay, but it's quiet in the Corey Richards case this week. Nothing new as of recording, which is the 31st of January 2024. Today's story was reported in the Associated Press on January the 30th, 2024, so yesterday. A Minnesota man was charged with murder after authorities say he posed as a package delivery driver, entered a home and demanded money before he shot 3 people in the head, including at least one at point-blank range. Alonzo Pierre Mingo, aged 37, was charged with 3 counts of second-degree murder with intent for the killings in a suburban Minneapolis house, which authorities say happened as 2 children under the age of 5 were present. He was jailed on a $5 million bond. Mingo made his first court appearance on Monday, the 29th of January 2024, and was denied a public defender. Online court records do not list an attorney, and it was not immediately clear if he had one or who could comment on his behalf. A man who confirmed that he was Mingo's brother hung up the phone when reached by the Associated Press and asked about Mingo's criminal charges. Coon Rapids police said they received an emergency call to the home on Friday. When they arrived, they found 2 dead men and a dead woman, all with gunshot wounds to their heads. Video footage from outside the home showed 3 people leaving Mingo's car on Friday afternoon and entering the home. 2 were dressed as delivery drivers and 1 carried a cardboard box, according to authorities. Footage from a home camera showed Mingo, dressed in a UPS-style uniform, led a man at gunpoint into a bedroom where a woman and 2 children under the age of 5 were, according to a police description of the video. Police said the video shows Mingo held the man and woman at gunpoint and demanded money, then led the group from the room. He returned to the room with only the woman, then shot her at point-blank range, according to police. The older child can be seen entering the bedroom shortly thereafter, crying hysterically, according to the police statement. The younger child later tried to check on the woman, but the older child pulled them away and out of the room. Police did not note in the probable cause statement whether any money or valuables were missing from the home. When officers arrived, they found one of the deceased men in the house's doorway, another was in an office. The woman's body was found in the bedroom. Those killed were identified by authorities as Shannon Patricia Youngworth, age 42, her son, George Alexander Reese Youngworth, age 20, and her husband, Mario Alberto Trejo Estrada, age 39. All were residents of Coon Rapids. Video shows Mingo and 2 other adults left the home 7 minutes after entering it. According to the probable cause affidavit, the video shows Mingo and 2 other adults left the home 7 minutes after entering it. Police found Mingo driving the vehicle several hours later and arrested him. Mingo is from another Minneapolis suburb less than 10 miles from Coon Rapids. The criminal complaint makes no mention of charges against the 2 other suspects who entered the home. Police said Mingo had been employed at UPS until early January. They found a UPS delivery uniform top and vest in a backpack in Mingo's vehicle. Fingerprints on the cardboard box brought into the home match Mingo's, according to police. A UPS spokesperson said in an email that Mingo was a seasonal employee who only worked for the company for a short time until mid-January. And as this is an active investigation, we will defer to investigating authorities for additional questions. In Minnesota, second-degree murder with intent carries a maximum sentence of 40 years in prison, though sentencing guidelines usually call for a presumptive sentence that is less than that, depending on the defendant's criminal history. The sentencing guidelines say that even though they are advisory, presumptive sentences are deemed appropriate and judges should depart from them only when substantial and compelling circumstances can be identified and articulated. Prosecutors said they plan to seek a sentence that goes above the guidelines due to aggravating factors in this case. Among them, they say the victims were treated with particular cruelty and the killings happened while 2 young children were present. Minnesota's sentencing guidelines were created to establish consistent sentences that are neutral without considering factors such as race or gender. A presumptive sentence are presumptive because they are presumed to be appropriate for all typical cases sharing criminal history and offence severity characteristics. It is a scheme by which the normal sentence for the normal offender is predetermined. What's a normal offender? Anywho, back to the story. This is scary. As the article said, he was dressed in a UPS uniform, so this could happen to anyone. It's really scary. And the fact that there were 2 children who witnessed it, I hope they are safe. I hope they are with loved ones, and I hope they are getting the help that they will inevitably need. But Mingo, who was charged with 3 counts of second-degree murder with intent, was jailed on a $5 million bond, so I don't think he's going to be getting out. And it's interesting that he was denied a public defender. Can someone explain that to me? I don't understand. I thought everyone was entitled to someone to defend them. I don't know. I suppose we'll get an update at some point in the case. It's just so scary. He kept his uniform. I suppose because he's seasonal, yeah, he will keep the uniform until he quits or they fire him. Assuming he will be fired right now because, he may have misused the uniform if this is true. Because he has not been found guilty yet. He's just been charged. Please keep that in mind. Therefore, Mingo is presumed innocent at the moment. And the fact that the younger child tried to check on the woman when she had been, shot and passed away, that's so sad. Just, ugh. And that's the thought that I don't want in my head. I don't want that image in my head. It's so sad. But the fact that this home had a lot of CCTV cameras, amazing, wonderful. So hopefully justice will be served, whatever that will be. Mingo is being charged, hasn't been found guilty yet, maybe won't be, keep that in mind. It's not an unusual case, but it's an interesting case. Maybe if there ever is going to be a defence, they will just argue that it was a home invasion turned wrong, that he never intended to actually hurt anyone. But what do you think? Do you think he's guilty? Or will be found guilty, should I say? And it does question, again, the gun laws in America, but I am not going to pass comment on that. But that's the true crime case for this week. As I said, no update in the Corey Richards case yet, but make sure you subscribe because that is the case I'm currently obsessed with. and that's the case that we are watching closely. We are still waiting for a trial date. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss an update. Like the video and come find me over on all the social medias. I am literally everywhere. Links in bio, links in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.